Hey guys, this is Tigress coming back to you with part 3 of Sunbreak. And I think for the simplistic reasons, instead of looking back to part blah blah of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, because if you saw the intro part 2, then you'll know I fumbled the living hell out of that shit. I would just say Sunbreak because it's 10 times easier. Although, again, basically guys, because I use Share Factory on PlayStation to edit because it's basically the simplest way to edit. It means I can record directly from PlayStation, all that lot, and audio through a PlayStation partly. It's basically the general part of it. But the one thing of Chef, one of the many, because I have a time limit, I can only, I can't upload past 60 minutes. It has to be under 80 minutes to edit. I can't add another clip if it's I can't add, say, a 20-minute clip if it's 75 minutes. I'd have to get that down to 60, well, 59, to be on the safe side. Which is why you'll find any of my longer form videos that are up to almost an hour, they're just below 60. Now, what have you got on sale? Life powder is actually more reasonable. Or more specifically, I can buy life powder. But yeah, so getting back to what I was saying.
Goodbye. Please come again.
Guys, when I was in Monster Hunter World Iceborne, in the thing, because I basically I title it afterwards, because you basically, why editing it, just in case I have to come back to it at some point. To basically never do, but just in case I do, I have it as a general case of Monster Hunter, it's all one word, and I separate it after, before the upload, because basically I'll get to that in a second. Monster Hunter, and then I've basically just had Rise, but now it's currently Rise, SB, then part whatever, which is gonna become a problem, I think, when we get into double digits. Just a tiny bit of a problem when we do get into double digits, I think. I think when we do get into double digits, Rise is probably going to get the E taken off it. But then afterwards, before I go up to upload from that page, I click private and then put the title all that lot correctly. Because then it means I can then set it to a specific time, which is how I set all my content to upload at 5 o'clock UK time. It's just personally what works. Because sometimes I edit the video days beforehand, sometimes I edit the video hours beforehand, sometimes it's right up to near when it want to. But yeah, so it all depends. Also guys, a time recording, which is Monday, I will upset on the boys. It didn't take me that long to get through 5 seasons. Honestly, there's a few things I do want to happen for season 5, and I'm in. I don't know why I waited so long to watch it. And annoyingly, you guys, I didn't do the additional hunts I needed to do. Tried to get into them earlier, nothing. But today we're going to proceed, and I can always come back to them. But yeah, so all up to date on the boys, and season 5 starts off with... I'll talk about the first 2 episodes of the boys quickly. I might do a full review of the full season at some point. But season 5 starts off with basically how season 4 leaves. I'll try one more time. And they're all essentially in prison camps now, because Homeland has gone full terrorist. I don't mean as in a case of, oh no, I mean Homeland is full, actually terrorist isn't the correct word terms. It's full on gone, I now rule this planet. One more attempt. And anyone who disagrees with him, basically anyone who agreed with Butcher, Huey, Starlight, MM, Kima, I think that's the name, and the Russian dude, because I can't remember his name, were basically instantly called enemies of the state. Which, quite frankly, do disagree with. One more. But, yeah, so, that, MM, the Russian dude, and Huey all looked up in prison camps. I'll try and get back into Hunt in a second. And Starlight, Butcher, and Kima, all right. Starlight's been trying to do what she can on the outside, trying to do still some good. I think Kima's. I think she's been trying to stay alive, but she got deported because they locked her up, but then realized that she was doing way too much damage, so they just deported her instead. And then Butcher was basically doing what he tried to do at the end of season 4, and just basically trying to, re-strengthen the cure. I said a cure, the very much deadly poison to all soups. They break them out because they find out they're going to die. Homeland sets a trap. That trap fails. And Butcher does ask one simple question to Starlight, and it's like, why have you not busted him out? Why have you not busted? Why have you not busted him out sooner? And we find out the reason why. Now, guys, to survive in a situation like that, you would not be you could be the most happiest person alive. You can go through a zombie apocalypse. You're not going to be that same person again. So I was already prepared for this because of watching Arrow. Not as bloodshed as 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 the boys are, but like Oliver Green was stuck on an island for 5 years. Comes back a completely different person. You don't stay the same when you go through something so traumatic. And Starlight's been through hell. So there's that. And the reason she doesn't bust Chewie out is because part of her wants to die because she feels bad the amount of people that have died to even get to where they are now. Now, I say cure. It's not a cure, it is 100% a poison. This virus. I'm saying virus. But yeah, this thing can basically kill soups. And they've been trying to make it strong enough to kill Homelander. Originally, it was supposed to be strong enough to kill Homelander and I think her name was Vicky, really, that, and this other girl, this other woman who was also a soup, who had also been causing a bit of problems. Butcher basically just kills her because he's also now a soup from season 4 onwards, which I think was basically just a way in season 3 they just tested, making him and Huey soups via temp V. But yeah, he's now full soup, and what does William get admitted is Kima's like, no, I'm not good with this. Like, I'm not good with you making this thing that's just gonna kill us all. Because it basically be soup genocide at the way it currently is. To make it strong enough to kill Homelander, it would just be soup genocide. Annie Starlight, she's just like, yeah, sure, do it. Huey's like, no, we can't. Everyone else is like, MM's like, dude, I'm on your side, we shouldn't, but we don't have a choice. Which I also agree with that. They don't have much of a choice, Homelander's way too much of a problem. Looks like Butch was right from season 1. I honestly can't wait to find out that like halfway through the season where everyone's just like, hold on, wait a minute, this dude is just a cunt. And, quite frankly, having power and then basically using it to abuse everyone else doesn't make you strong, it makes you weak. Like, I consider someone like Superman strong, but I consider someone like Homelander weak for the simple reason. Superman's strong for the simple reason of, he doesn't have to kill people to still save the day. He is a true hero. Homelander's just a wannabe fake ass who only gives a shit when people are going, oh my god, Homelander. And then everyone else is like, yeah, I'm just gonna lazy all my laser vision. Like, that dude has seriously got off several murder charges. Right, back to attempts to trying to get into Volvo hunts. If I don't get in with a 2 after 2 attempts, then I will just, be back after I get into it. And then episode 2 is basically just a case of them, testing this virus, testing this poison. Because I can't actually remember what the specific words they used. I think it was a virus, the thing. And they test it on Soldier Boy. Because Homeland's like, yes, that's fine, you tried to kill me once, bring you back. And, it works. But Soldier Boy's kind of immune to it, kind of not. I think it's just a case of he's got a stupid healing factor sort of thing. Because of the amount of tests that someone's done on him. Okay guys, I'll be back as soon as I get into the hunt, but quickly, yeah, but that was based on the rest of episode 2, them basically making sure it fully works and all that, and I'm happy. I can't wait for episode 3, which probably does mean, depending on which is more of a better episode, I will end up mentioning a few brief points on CraftCon on Friday, but other than that, I'll be back as soon as I get into the hunt. So, guys, we're back. And I basically eventually just give up and just set up a fully rolling, horny, and paralyzing pain in the ass quest myself.
Mine now.
Which means I'm hoping this week, because I'd rather it be this week, is the week that I basically be like, game, why do you hate me? And you're all the way over there. Because honestly, guys, I'd rather the game be annoying the beginning of Master Rank than halfway through Master Rank. And if it starts to be annoying near the end of Master Rank, I'm going to be so much more annoyed. Yes, the beginning of Master Rank is going to be a little harder because I'm not going to have the gear and that lot that I need. But at the same point... Hello, Crab. The reason I'd prefer it is because in the middle, I'm also at a point where it's like, I need to upgrade my equipment. At the end, it's like, okay, every hunt matters.
You do what I say now.
Nah, we're not gonna make the same mistake twice.
Better rider I never did see.
Oh, guys, I've never rid the crab. Like, I've never been on the back of the crab. See, I won't say that looks like a Triceratops horn, but I know I'm wrong. It's kind of missing two horns. See now, guys, when the creature's generally decently fast, I like to get a few additional attacks in.
Bye-bye.
Just because at that point, I may as well, and it makes it a bit easier.
The person we need.
But yeah, so guys, if one time decides to be a pain in the ass near the end, it's like, fuck. What am I gonna do? I don't really have the gear I need. I need to get the gear I need, and I'm in a lot more of an annoying pickle. At the beginning, I can work around it because the beginning of the Master Rank is not much harder than basically the end of High Rank. The beginning of the Master Rank is a nice little setup. It's a bit more of a challenge, but not by too much. You'll find stuff that you're hunting at the beginning of the Master Rank, at least in this game, and I think in the world. In world is basically, well, at least in this game. Yeah, at least in this game, it's basically stuff that you've hunted before now, so you're familiar with it, you know roughly how it operates. And you've generally got equipment that can at least buy you some time to get the hunt, to get the kill. Or at least get to a point where you can capture it. Although guys, when it was in part 1, because again, recording this when part 1 came out for Sunbreak, I was like, okay, so like where is it? Because basically, I have a list of all my videos and I just need to remember what clips are for what. Because the clips aren't labelled, aren't numbered or anything. Because like guys, right now, this clip is currently just a case of
I can't believe
just continuously recorded, just just a normal video clip. So, for being like one of the first you do in this game. Now, do I recommend in Master Rank you going after the thing instantly? No, not unless you can guarantee you can at least get a couple people. I'm going after it because one, I don't know what Somerset 9 looks like, and two, it might be a nice upgrade. So, now this wouldn't be as much of a problem if I was using a full set of high rank armor, which you do get a few options. I just didn't have the time to make those options. Damn it, I forgot about the tongue. I had honestly forgot about the tongue.
Love you, buddy. Mr. Monster, meet Mr. Weapon.
But for a nice little fun thing, guys, let me know in the comment section below. If you are new around here, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there was only one monster you could hunt. Like, your last hunt, what would your last hunt be? Now, personally for me, I think it'd probably be something like Lagiana. Like, it was my first proper set of armor I ever made, first monster, I was like, oh my god, this armor's cool. And the thing that has caused me a few pains, but yeah, I think I probably would want it to be Lagiana. Part of me would also want it to be like Fatalis, but I'd want to go out on a win. And Fatalis for me is more of a case of, I probably can, but I'm not going to be able to guarantee it. But, like, in this game, if I was to go based on Rise, I think I'd go Primal Malzeno, which is an upgraded version of Malzeno, which you will see at some point. It'll be right near the end. It's like one of the last things in this game you fight. Minor spoilers for one of the Owl Dragons in this game. Minor. And then if I was to go based on wilds as well, like for individual, there's a giant electric flying wyvern that when I first saw it in the beta, because I did play some of the beta, like I hunted all 4 things in the beta, was successful with 3 of them, failed 1 of them, and that being Raydao. It's an electric, it's like an electric flying wyvern, and it's like really cool. I think that'd be my last hunt in wilds. Because I remember seeing it during the beta and being like, yes, this thing's really cool. Because guys, for me, cool monsters are usually something that, for me to find a monster that's, while the armor doesn't pay much attention into it, I also have to basically go into the battle and being like, whoa. Like, it has to impress me, which is kind of just a case of a cool monster. But guys, there are many, damn it. There are many cool monsters, like for instance, Magnoella is a cool monster in this game. I wouldn't be that fussed a bite fight that thing 1,000 times. But like take Malzeno in general. Would have been nice if they'd waited 30 seconds.
Alright, let's see what we have. On to the next one.
But yeah, so like Malzeno in general for me in this game is like a really cool dragon. But like, ooh, urgent message from Kamara. Yes, Admiral.
See.
The urgent message requests help with Bishaton terrorizing the shrine ruins. But apparently it's no longer an ordinary Bishaton or an apex Bishaton. For that matter, it's a subspecies, a blood orange Bishaton. My notes tell me that the subspecies is not native to that local, which leads me to believe it might be due to changes in the ecosystem systems brought about by certain monsters of the kingdom. And my permission, I'd like to accommodate on the assessment. If I am correctly responsible, lies with the kingdom, and as a knight of the order, I'm bound by my duty to rectify the situation. I took an oath to follow the knight's code many years ago, and I will not let the kingdom down. Honor, pride, chivalry, duty, fine virtues, and your willingness to sacrifice everything is admirable. But valuing your own life is greater virtue still, one you yet to learn and understand. Yes, sir, absolutely. Recall the tale of Archmudan of the Abyss, drawn by the corrupted heart. The the fiend rises to devour the kingdom whole. Guys, remember that name, Archdemon, Archdemon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Let me know in the comment section below what the actual pronunciation is. A knight whose heart lies drunk of virtue invites nothing more than calamity. May you never forget that. You have my permission to accept to accommodate on this mission. Should have the urgent quest registered already. Don't waste any time. One quick note: I don't really think the kingdom should have a say so if I go back to my own village, to like Kamala village, being my own village in this case, to help out.
Hello. Yep. A special quest has been added.
Guys, that's blood orange Bridgerton.
Come again.
But quickly, compare armor time.
Hey, good to see ya.
Oh wow, it's all the way up there. Am I correct in thinking? Did I not go after it in high rank?
I'll put everything Master Hammond taught me to good use. I can swing whatever
Apparently
you need.
not. But look at that, and then that. I think they are both very much similar.
Bye now.
So, but yeah, guys, I personally think the Admiral should be able to turn around and say, I don't think we should send you. I'm sorry, but is it your village under attack? Like, guys, honestly, right now, I can turn around and say, if the kingdom became under attack, and it's choice between me saving, you know, Kamala village, or helping with the king, or, you know, not like the kingdom, not even necessarily need my help, but wanting me here just in case, the Admiral would turn around and say, we can't spare you. Dude, you don't have a say in this goddamn matter. I am going to the kingdom, whether you like it or not. Okay, 2 attempts. Please don't take forever. Okay, 3 attempts. Please. Okay, 4 attempts. Oh, gee, saying that song about me. Right. Guys, I'm gonna spend 5-10 minutes trying to get into the hunt. So, guys, we're back. I basically ended up just jumping into a... actually setting one up myself. See, now, guys, that's normal Bishopton, who I don't think should be in the Shrine Ruin. And because Bishopton, you know, knocks something into Blood Orange Bishopton.
Unexpected of places.
And then picks a fight with Blood Orange Bridgerton.
As folly begets yet more folly. And
To be fair, this makes more
results
sense.
in a disaster of
Guys, there are some monsters in this game that I
proportions.
will willingly just say. There probably is like 2 or 3 versions of them.
The cycle of stupidity created by
The
these
Great Jaguar
creatures
becomes Great Jaguar when it eats
could
too much.
appear
That
like
I
a
do
feast
think
to
there'd
the
be more than
crazed
one.
eye.
Bridgerton, yeah, I do reckon there'd be more than one.
Ready to go.
Now guys, we do have Fiona on the hunt with us, and there are a few hunts where her, and there is someone else who can join you.
Achieve our goal.
Which was a nice, it is kind of nice that that there is on the odd occasion hunts where you can, and there are some hunts where you can set up where you can have Fiona and the other woman, because I can't remember her name, join you instead of actual online players.
For this. There's the blood orange Bishopton. Let's put an end to this.
The game basically said, hey, stop it, like, device warning, lot.
This is what being a royal knight is all about.
Oh, and Blood Orange Bridgerton, you know, can set you on fire. He's a literal, you know, arsonist. But to be fair, so is Hiosha. So, I was gonna say, I don't like the fact that that thing's behind me. But yeah, guys, there are just a few hunts where you can have other people, and I will quickly say now, Wilds, which yes, it's the third game that came out, and it's the newest out of all three. That's personally got the best system for helping hunters. Personally, due to the fact of there are 3 additional people who it took me a while to instantly click on the fact that they were natural hunters. It did take me a while. But in Wilds, Monster Hunter Wilds, when you go on hunt, I don't know automatically whether it's a case of like you setting up an SN. I think it is once you send up an SOS flag, because they go back to sending up SOS flags in Wilds compared to this, where it's like, hey, do you want to send that one at the very beginning when you set up the quest? Personally, if they wanted to keep it as a case of like the SOS flare didn't go off like before like you saw the cutscene, one, either A, do what this game does and just have the cutscene load in as soon as you load in, and not as soon as you track down the monster, or B, have it so you send them an SOS flare before you as you load up the hunt, but then the SOS flare becomes active as soon as you get past that cutscene. Because the only one problem with how World does it is there are a few times where I was like, great, I'm not in a great situation with this monster, I need to back off. And I'd have to run back off. It's like multiple times I'd gone back to camp. And then just wait for someone to join. Don't get me wrong, I still love World. World's still a great game. But there are improvements of quality life improvements that are just great.
Let's be careful. I'd rather not get an earful from Admiral Gallius.
Yeah, well, the Admiral has no command over me.
Faster, buddy!
To be fair, no, like, ooh, Pookie. I can actually poison this one.
Make me proud and bounce that monster.
But yeah, so like overall, the quality of life improvements are good. For the next Monster Hunter game, what quality of life, or the next generation game wise, what quality of life would I want? I'd love the Temple
Why
Mantle,
would it appear in the ruins? Because of the kingdom
like Temple Mantle come back. I think it is in Wilds. I think. It's not in this.
That was close.
And I'd love for it to come back.
It's getting a bit too exciting.
The Temple Mantle for me in World was one of those cases where it was a safety net. And it wasn't a safety net you got at the beginning of the game, so it wasn't something you rely on at the beginning of the game. It was a nice thing when it came to tougher hunts in high rank. But then was a nice little safety net in master rank. And I refused to go into master rank without it. Now, I didn't know about the Temple Mantle existing when I first played through World. I don't know whether a mate had it or not, but like, because guys, basically, back in, because I got my PlayStation 4 and first started talking to, because at the time I had like, I think it was like 3 or 4 mates, not overall, but like 3 or 4 mates who had PlayStation, because most of my mates were Xbox, which wasn't the reason why I got Xbox, but why I originally picked 360. People who I was generally speaking to a god bit, 1 had one, 2. I don't want to say I didn't know about the PlayStation 3. By the time I saw the Xbox 360 Gears of War, and I was like, yes, I need it. Plus, a big thing for me was the Gears of War games. I would love for Gears of War 4 to come to PlayStation. I would. YouTube kind of has a bit of everything, and it's perfectly fine.
You're a great comp. It's got its eyes on you.
But, like, Twitch is like better for streaming, TikTok is better for short form content. But the reason I still grow YouTube and still do YouTube instead of basically trying to focus on say Twitch or making a TikTok account, a second account, because I wouldn't be uploading onto my one that I use for watching. I would basically just make a new one because it'd be way too much of a pain in the ass. Like, I wouldn't have to do the same for Twitch because basically, guys, when I made my Twitch account, which is one slight annoyance, I made it under the presumption of, yeah, I could potentially stream at some point from this. Like, I made it in the presumption of YouTube related. I didn't make it in the presumption of, what if I stop doing YouTube? Now, yes, I can probably change the name a lot, but again, probably never will. Can I get that son of a bitch to follow me down? Damn it, Fiona. That was Bella.
Please handle things here, okay?
They weren't, like, some of them weren't full hour episodes.
This is what being a royal knight is all
Which is why I was able to record 2 per night. It didn't mean spending a couple hours doing it, but I did. And it's the only episode that went over like a full hour was episode 8. As soon as this thing's ready to be captured, I'm capturing it because I'm getting fed up of hunting it.
Excellent work. We'll protect Kimura together.
Thank you. Heal with first aid. Also, one benefit being a master right now, first aid meds are now first aid plus. I don't think they were in the base game. Which just basically means it's the equivalent of a mega potion. Yeah, something that I've had access to since the base game. Although the one thing I'm very much surprised at is I'm surprised I'm able to use my bow to heal me. And be efficient with it. Yes, it does mean taking myself out of battles for like a minute or two. Compared to, you know, just using a mega potion. Like a lot of time I'm just doing this and then just wandering over. Keeping cover fire and still healing myself. Now, guys, I'm going to say this now, you'll be surprised, because it's going to be the last hunt. I've spent almost 2 hours just hunting 2 things. Like, I won't be recording for 2 hours, I'm like 20 minutes off. No, scratch that, 15. Like, I'm 15 minutes off from recording for 2 hours. Now, a good, like, 30 minutes of that was trying to get into the last hunt. Which potentially does mean this video might be a bit shorter, but what I probably will do is just include more of the hunt. Because guys, when I think a video is going to be slightly shorter, what I do is I just record more of the hunt. What I probably will do is start off when anything is just taken out, because I basically go through the clip when anything most of the time. Sometimes I will jump to specific points and be like, okay, right, take this out, take this out, take this out. What do I have left? Also guys, probably should have mentioned this in Thursday's video, but I completely forgot. I can also mention Aircraft 1, and I probably will. But let me know how the new Overwatch season's going. Let me know what some of your favourite moments are from it, because by the time this video comes out, it would have been up for a week. Now, at the time of recording, it's not even out yet, so I can't give you my opinions on it. But from what I've seen from the trailer, yes, we are back. We're fully back. Like, Overwatch are good again. Like, I'm happy with the new Mythic, Genji getting his Mythic weapon. About time. Don't do that. So, you know, overall, I'm happy with all of it. Now, the only annoyance of using bow is you do use a lot of spam, which means you don't really have much left for dodging attacks. Put that flamethrower away, Bishopton. Boom! Blood Orange Bishopton hunted. Guys, based on the fact of, again, I spent I spent an hour just hunting the one thing. I spent almost another hour just hunting this thing. Yeah, no, it was getting captured. And in the last hunt, I actually had 2 people join.
Excellent.
Granted, Fiona's still good. And if we are going to basically get hunting assistants like Fiona and the one who does join with her, with one of the gun, ooh, Blood Orange Gem, Beast Gem even, then yeah, they're both pretty decent. 23 minutes, which meant I have spent most of that time trying to get into the hunt.
Ah,
Welcome back. I'm rather impressed. Your technique out there was superb. Despite the severity of the situation, I quite enjoyed hunting with. I received a full account from Kamala. Good work, both of you. So the apparition of this Bishan subspecies is due to the influxation of being spread by the kingdom's monsters. Basically, guys, to sum it up and to simplify it compared to the overworded, due to the monsters from the kingdom basically spread into the Kamala and to other places around that general area, other monsters are showing up that generally don't belong there. Blood Orange Bishton as an example. Also a giant ice wolf and the crab. We can't allow these monsters to continue invading other territories. Agreed, sir. The research have discovered signs of the kingdom 3 lords. Let's follow their trail. The 3 lords are very powerful monsters. Aldo will need to show great solidity here, and we'll be counting on you as one of our own now. But let's wait and see what the investigation reveals about the 3 lords first. For now, we need to talk. Do you have some time? Kind of.
How are things? I'll be here when you need me.
First,
Hey, good to see ya!
so guys, Bishop's armor set will look like this. So if I have high ranks, I will compare them. But I don't hate it. I do actually like the wings. I don't remember if I hunted Bridgerton in high rank. No, that's the rock thing. I did. So guys, this is Master Rank.
I have been wanting
Master
to be a
Rank Blood
blacksmith
Orange,
ever since I
but
was
they're
little.
both the exact same.
Guess you could say I'm
And then that's the
some kind
base.
of an expert at this point.
I kind of like
Don't
certain
worry
things about the
much,
base more,
dear.
but I also kind of like certain things
See
about the
you
Master Rank more.
soon.
Market. Who wants this?
Good to see you. Come by anytime.
You still want to speak to me? Jeez. I would if you would. I was wondering if I may talk to you about something. I know we've only just went out hunting together. Second time hunting together. It's a parent, so yeah. But I'm rather interested in going out again. I've actually prepared a new quest. It's added to your list. Please have a look when you're available to. Hunting quest. You want to go and pick a fight with Bloody Raffian? Okay. That's not happening today. Like I say, guys, that was the last hunt. Mainly because of the case of I've spent like I've hunted 4 monsters, maybe 5, in the time that I've hunted these 2. But I've unlocked Master Rank 2.
Thank you for stopping by.
Master Rank 2. We've unlocked new follower quests.
Please select the quest that best suits you. Hunting with followers,
And,
are you?
you know, Blood Orange Bridgerton and Kezu. But for the Master Rank 2 hunts, what we have as options: Bridgerton itself. Same with Blood Orange Bridgerton, which we've already done. Axenom and the Giant and Kuriaku. Pookie Pookie, Sommerkamp, Kezu, and Raffian. The 2 I'll probably start off with will probably be Sommerkamp and maybe Kezu. But again, we'll do all those next week. The reason I'm not doing those now is because I don't want to start jumping into Master Rank into the second slot of Mastering Hunts, when I'm still rocking, for the most part, high rank gear and high rank weapons. Like, I've got a couple Master Rank pieces of armor sets, but other than that, like, those are literally my only two Master Rank armor sets pieces. And I want to get more, so I'm going to make the full set of Axon armor. But first, before
Well,
I
hey
do
there.
end today's episode,
Let's get you fixed up then, shall we?
okay, so I can't go any further with any of those. That, as usual, doesn't look great. And
Bring on the hard stuff. Ain't nothing I
yeah,
can't
I've got a gut
forge.
feeling I'm not going to
Seeing
find
my
what I
customer
want.
smile is the main reason I've been banging away at the smithing stuff for so long.
Also, guys, in this, Rathian's fire, in World, it was poison. Like, same with Rathalos. I think it's because poison, I don't think poison's in this. Like, I think they did just simplify this game. That would be an upgrade and wouldn't be the worst thing to need to go and get, because it's only 2 more claws. But if I'm changing my bow, I'd want to get a recover. So... okay, so I could... I probably will just wait a tiny bit. Like, yes, I do need an orb of origin. That can be got at some point. That would be an upgrade, which will take it up to a good bit because at the minute I'm at rapid level 1, spread level 2, spread level 3. Compared to it take me up to rapid level 2, spread level 3, and then spread level 4. So they'll all go up by 1 level. And it's not the most expensive thing in the world. I can
Bye now.
easy enough get it, but I'm just simply doing one very simple thing. Oh, hello, very expensive blood orange Bridgerton fur. So I can just sell like a couple of these. So it's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah, so we're up to that. But anyway, guys, so yeah, that's the last time we're doing today. Plus, I'm starting to fall asleep, which isn't great. But anyway, guys, hope you have enjoyed today's episode. And if you are new around it, please like, comment, subscribe. And again, let me know what you thought of what season, and let me know what your last what the last monster you would like, your last hunt. What let me know what you'd want that monster to be, whether it be a monster already in one of the games. It doesn't have to be one set on PlayStation, any of them, or whether it be a fictional one, like one you've designed yourself. And if it is going to be one you designed yourself, let me know to like what it is. For instance, say if you designed, say, a Elder Dragon that was like a sea monster that, you know, just swam in the ocean and like used hydro currents and all a lot to, you know, take down its enemies. Like, let me know whether it's what type it is, whether it's a fanged beast, a flying wyvern, an Elder Dragon. and let me know what element it is. And if you want, you can draw and all that lot, and like let me know the armor set and weapons that you probably need to get from it. But anyway, this is Cyber signing off, and I'll see you next time. Time for the whoosh. And one, and whoosh in the whoosh.